Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for being part of this session. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Lisa Williams. I am the manager and principal CBT therapist, which is cognitive behavioural therapist, at the Anxiety Disorder Residential Unit, which is a national unit based at the Bethlem Hospital for people that are struggling with severe anxiety disorders.
And this session is about framing artwork and artists, and I feel really interesting to listen to you talk about what's helpful from your perspective. If then we're talking about artwork in our context, the National Gallery, what's helpful and what's unhelpful?
Yeah, I think we start from a place at ADRU really finding, the majority, I would say, need to start here really, is that the majority of people that come into our unit with an anxiety disorder also extremely creative individuals. And that part of them may have been lost because of their enduring mental health disorder, which has caused a great deal of distress. I guess the framing part of it is really interesting for us because on the one hand, we want to value and identify the suffering that they've been through and to validate that because it has, caused such a huge impact on their lives. But we also want for them to see that OCD or BDD is just one part of who they are. And so to hold them in mind as an artist is incredibly important for them, that they can say, actually, I'm an artist rather than I've got OCD, which for many of them, they discount all the other positives about their lives. And we see them through their mental health lens rather than through the lens of being an artist. However, it's a sweet spot, right? Because you want to validate both and you want to hold them very sensitively. So I think the gallery and I know that the staff here work very, very collaboratively with you to find that sweet spot, to find that place that they are able to hold both in mind and feel valued in both. Like you're not discounting their mental health disorder by calling them an artist, but you're not discounting their artist status by their mental health. And I think Valerie does that extremely well. I really do. And I think it's particularly important because what we're trying to do is protect their future self, and also not only their future self, but how their families, their children maybe, their closer families and their communities view them. And some of the art is very important for them to express, but actually there's a potential of being shamed because of their art. There's a potential for people to disown them because of their art, because of the lack of understanding. Maybe it's not come from a place of harm or malice. Sometimes it's just purely because they don't understand condition. So yeah, it can be quite challenging. So we have to hold that in mind too, and really help the client to think about, okay, if you're putting your artwork out here and it's very sort of expressive and explicit, are you prepared for your family to maybe be challenged by that too? And just have those conversations, not that we want it to go underground either, but actually just so that we're being very transparent and open and really thinking about all of that. But I think, art being challenging, and also really support other people that are suffering themselves. When I saw the work on paedophilic OCD, for example, some of the work we've done on body dysmorphia has been challenging, but actually it's helped people feel that sense of common humanity, seeing art and thinking, oh, someone's going through the same things as me, and I feel held by that, and I feel supported by that, and I feel like I'm not alone. And we know loneliness is such a huge impact on mental health. So I think art and feeling connected go hand in hand, and we celebrate and support that.